What's going on, everyone? This is RFBM, Raising the Financial Bar with Mar. And today I want to talk to you about the Blue Cash Everyday Card by American Express. So I actually got this card sometime early last year when I first got my apartment, moved in. I bought some furniture because it had 0% intro APR. And of course, I got the spending bonus considering what I spent in that first couple of months. But I'm just revisiting it. They have beefed up the rewards program since that. And also, as you can see here, as opposed to what I had in my previous video of the card, the design has changed. But yeah, jumping right to it, the first thing we have here is 3% cash back on groceries at US supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year in purchases. Now keep in mind, just make sure to read the fine print to see which grocery stores qualify, but all in all, that's pretty good value there. The next section we have here that I enjoyed the most is that 3% on all US online retail purchases. So that goes on up to $6,000 per year in purchases as well. And then the final section we have here is 3% cash back on gas. So at US gas stations, up to $6,000 per year in purchases. And with all three categories, it will go to 1% once you reach that cap of that dollar amount in spending for the category. Now, since we're talking about cashback, it's important that you keep in mind that this card is a cash rewards instead of membership points tiered card, meaning that you would accumulate cash rewards and the redemption options are different. You will have your cash rewards redeemed as statement credit. So keep in mind that that's the way in which you will be able to redeem your cash reward dollars. All right, so the next thing we have here is 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months from the date of the account opening. So that'll give you ample amount of time for those of you that may carry a balance from the first time when you open the account. The next perk that they have here is the spending bonus, where you will receive a $200 statement credit after you spend $2,000 in purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. The next thing that we have here that I thought was pretty interesting is the Disney bundle, a featured benefit where you'll receive $7 back each month, up to $84 back annually after spending $13.99 or more each month on our eligible subscription to the Disney bundle, which includes, of course, Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus using your card. And of course, that enrollment would be required. Now, I also found that they have an additional thing here of $180 in Home Chef credit. And it looks like it's some type of integration where they have a Home Chef Meal Solutions program that you'll receive up to $15 per month in statement credits when you purchase Home Chef Meal Solutions online. This I don't think people will be using as much, but I definitely think that Disney Plus is good. Along with this last featured benefit that they're showing here is the payment flexibility, which, as we discussed earlier, is a pretty good perk since you have a 0% intro APR of 15 months as well. And also, for whom it concerns, they do have a variable APR between 16.99% and 27.99% that is based on your overall credit worthiness. Side note real quick, one of the underrated perks that I find in many credit cards is that car rental loss and damage insurance, and this card has that as well. So basically what that entails is you would go to a rental vehicle company and you would decline the collision damage waiver at the rental company counter because you can be covered for damage to or theft of a rental vehicle in a covered territory with this card. So of course you want to read all disclosures, exclusions, and restrictions. Coverage may not be available for different areas, but this is a good perk for those of you that want to save some money renting at different rental car companies. Outside of the aforementioned things, here what we have is purchase protection. Feel free to check out the terms and conditions with the link in the bio I will have that breaks down everything that could be protected that you purchase. Along with that, we do have that send and split, which is a feature where you can send money and split purchases with anybody that owns a Venmo or PayPal account as a user directly with the American Express app. We also have that fraud protection. I will tell you from my personal experience that American Express does have a good fraud protection. integrated for anything that is unauthorized, along with a dispute process that I think is pretty good. I'd say American Express's customer service is really up to par with all the other competitors, if not better. And of course, they have the year-end summary. This is something that I see from other credit card companies like Capital One, but I'd have to say I think I prefer American Express's breakdown better. There we have the pay it, plan it. This also adds into that flexibility, and then the additional cards. If you've seen earlier in the video, I do have that Blue Cash everyday already, and it looks like they were offering me $50 if I add an additional user and they spend $1,000 within that time period. But that's just an additional thing that they threw out of there. And as you can see earlier, I could have upgraded my card as well, but regardless of how much I spend, I really am not a fan of paying a annual membership fee. Now, one thing that I do like also with American Express is this applying process. Now, I don't recall this when I went to apply, but I just kind of knew with my credit being in the 700s that I would get approved. But you can apply and see in advance basically if they will approve you. So it's sort of like pre-qualifying, and it just saves you the headache of applying for something and having to take the hit with the hard inquiry. Whereas now you can just get an idea before you go through the process and have it reported to all those major credit bureaus that you will be approved or you will be denied. All in all, I would say that this is a pretty solid card. Now, it isn't my primary nor secondary card, but I will say it's in my mixed bag of different credit cards I use for different perks. Now, in the past, this card, I believe, had 2% cash back, but now it's switched to 3% on all gas purchases, capped at $6,000, of course. But that's definitely going to make me want to use the card more than I have used it in the past. Although the biggest thing that I used, like I said in the beginning of the video, is for furniture and electronics that I had large purchases on, and it took a little longer for me to pay off. However, the different sections and different perks, perhaps even the Disney bundle, I might consider. As always, I appreciate the support. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. I will begin to start doing more credit card videos because I have quite a few credit cards, and there's some cards that I really take advantage of and I think you might benefit from as well. Peace, love, blessings, take care, be safe.
Our own mind has to be changed. We have to change our mind about ourselves.
But this world is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like taught that from school.
I don't come to bow, you know. I come to conquer.